people laughed at me. They laughed at me. My body weight went down to 198 pounds. I didn't even look like a bodybuilder anymore. You know, when I said I wanted to make a comeback, they laughed, called me delusional. All this, all that. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I heard. But I just want you to know one thing. If you have a dream and a goal and everything in your mind and something deep down in your heart, don't let it go. If that thing is burning down inside, you need to go back to that place, because I did it. And I'm glad I did.
What's up, guys? So this is the post Arnold video. This is mostly to see what my predictions are versus what the actual things were. So yeah. So if you haven't seen my prediction video, go watch that first, then this will make more sense. But for my predictions, I had first place Andrew jacked. Andrew won the show, obviously. Andrew, when watching the actual show, I felt like Nick should have won with how he came in like 100%. He had a better physique than the Pittsburgh. He came in a lot more fuller, and he coached himself, which is really impressive. But I think that Andrew really showed his own, and I think that it was more of a statement that the Arnold was making about Hottie becoming third, and I think Hottie should have been in the top two. But Andrew also was just a freak of nature, and I figured he probably would win because of his height and because of his size. I think his thing that I thought he would drop to third is because of his conditioning compared to Nick and Hottie. And if Hottie would have showed up the way he did the second night, I feel like Hottie probably would have won. And you know, with judging, a lot of it's won in pre-judging, and they actually had Andrew winning in the pre-judging, which was crazy. But my eyes kept going to Nick, and I'm not being biased. Like, I'm a huge Nick fan, obviously, and I'm a huge Martin fan, and we'll talk about that. But like, I don't know, my eyes just kept going to Nick during the show, and I thought that he should have won, to be honest, and Hottie should have came in second. But like, they were all so close. You can watch the prediction video. I was saying that all of the top five were very, very good, and it's just very hard to get these predictions. So for second, I had Hottie, and Nick came in second, and Nick just brought the craziest package I think I've ever seen. Yeah, Nick, I think he came in with a insane package, and he really brought up his legs. You could see muscles going all the way to his hip bones this time. I feel like he just had to control his waist in between transitions. And I think that if it was any other show, that Nick would have won. I think it had a lot to do with this is what we want Mr. Olympia and the Arnold winner to look like. And like I said in the predictions, Hottie has always brought the same look with crazy conditioning. I think Hottie's pretty much at his peak. In his, you know, like everyone can grow and improve, but Hottie's been in the game since Phil Heath was at the end of his career. So, like, Hottie's always been in the top 5 for the past 10 years. And it's like Hottie's backside wasn't as conditioned as Andrew and Nick's. And but if you watch my reaction, I honestly thought Hottie was getting second and Nick was gonna win, because once they announced Hottie third, I was like, oh, Nick's got this then. And then they announced Nick second, and I was like, what? Andrew won? But honestly, I knew that Andrew would probably win, because I just think that it's more of a political thing of, we want Andrew to win because we think that this should be the new shape and physique that the top 5 should try to chase. Obviously, everyone has different genetics, but also Arnold has said millions of times he does not like Nick's physique. He does not like the gut. He does not like the freaky giant round look. He likes the sharp, crazy looking, like, old school look. And I think because of that, I think Arnold stepped in. That might be controversial, but there's many other people that you can watch on their channels that agree that I think that Nick would have won if Arnold liked his look. That's just my opinion. And if you guys are new here, I'm just a guy that used to be fat, lost weight, and now I'm a big nerd into bodybuilding. But yeah, so then I had for third place Nick. So if I would have swapped Hottie and Nick, I probably would have got this 100%. Fourth place I had Martin. Martin got fourth place. Fifth place I had Brandon Curry. Brandon Curry got fifth. Sixth place I had Rafael Brando. Rafael Brando got sixth. Seventh place I had Muhammad. Muhammad got seventh. Eighth place I had Anthony Williams. Akeem was eighth place. Ninth place I had Akeem. The ninth place at the Arnold was Hassan. 10th place I had Hassan. And then 10th place at the Arnold was Anthony Williams. So I was so super close. Like, this is the best predictions I've ever done. Like, the Arnold was really, or the Mr. Olympia was really bad for me. I had like, I can't remember. I had Nick winning. I had Derek second, Hottie third. I think I had, or no, I had Nick first, Samson second, Derek third, Hottie fourth. I forgot who I had fifth. But yeah, like, this was way closer. And yeah, I'll just give a short rundown. So when I predicted Martin getting fourth, because compared to the other guys, I thought that maybe Martin, from his videos I was seeing and his updates, he wasn't gonna be as conditioned. And he did come in at good conditioning. His tan was bad. He was sweating a lot. And I knew that Nick, when he went ghost mode on everything, I knew that Nick was probably going to bring an insane package, which he did. And Brandon Curry, I knew he would get fifth and I kind of just guessed that because he got 5th at the Olympia, and I can't see Brandon getting big or surpassing any of the top 4 because he is like 43 years old. And that's not saying like, that's not even anything negative. And all the things I say isn't negative towards these guys. It's just like, bodybuilding is literally a comparison sport. But people had Rafael Brando super low. Like, and I was the only one that was like, I'm guaranteed he'll be higher, and I'm guaranteed that he'll come in condition, and people were worried about his conditioning, and I knew that Rafael Brando would be very close to the top 5. What I didn't expect is how big Hassan was, and I'm actually surprised that Akeem beat him. But I think if Akeem, it's just genetics with Akeem, but his lower lats need to grow. He's just got a very high lat insertions, but that's just genetics. And yeah, but Anthony Williams, on the prediction video, this was his pro debut, which I didn't know. And I said I really liked his physique, and he reminded me of a classic guy that went to open, kind of like Urs Kalazinski. And yeah, but I was pretty much dead on. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 right out of 10. So not bad, not bad. But yeah, I really liked Andrew ever since I saw him at the Olympia. I only knew him from Larry Wheel's really old videos when Larry was like in Dubai or something. And I thought that he was already a bodybuilder, and I found out that Andrew just started competing in like 2021, which is crazy. But I think Andrew and Hadi are around the same age too. But Andrew's like, he's gonna be a force going into the Olympia, and it's gonna be very, very hard for Derek to keep up, and for Nick. And I think that Nick and Andrew are the future. Keep in mind that Nick is actually still new too. Like, Nick, I remember also seeing him in a lot of skits and stuff before he was even in the top 5. And Nick, like, is still very new too. Like, I'm pretty sure he started rising around 2022. So he's still new, but I'm excited to see the Olympia and the Arnold in the UK. So let's get to Classic to compare the predictions. First off, I want to say, when Mike Sommerfeld backed out and when Sam Kennelly backed out, it really messed up my predictions. Like, not bad, but like, I just didn't switch my predictions when they were out. I just like moved up the guys. So I had Wesley winning while Mike was still in. Wesley won in the Arnold. Since Mike and Zancanelli were out, that moved Andrea Mamoli to second. And then in the Arnold, Managate got second, which that's kind of like a my fault thing, because I wasn't really thinking about the predictions that much, and I really should have had Managate higher than Andrea. But then I had Kim Angel in 4th. Kim Angel was in 4th. I had hold up. I had Ethan Harley in 6. Yeah. Or it would be on this. Hold up. So, for 5th, I had. Oh my goodness, I screwed this up again. Bruh. So for 5th, I had Ethan Gerharley, and the person that got in 5th was Jorge Herrera. And then for 6th, I had Vahid Bapel. In the Arnold, Vahid Bapel got 7th. For 8th, I had Sam Sulik. And then for the Arnold, Sam Sulik got 8th. For 9th, I had Canoe, and Canoe got 9th. And then for 10th, I didn't really have a 10th spot, but for the Arnold, Hang New got 10th. So going into this, I knew that Wesley was gonna bring up his legs, and Wesley looked crazy, like absolutely insane. And from where I was looking on the live stream, it was like a no-brainer that Wesley was getting first and everyone was fighting for second. But I was actually thinking maybe that Mamoli would get second because of his he was posing and presenting his physique way better than Menegate, which Mamoli did win Best Poser. So he did get a little extra bump and paycheck for that. But Menegate just has that crazy size, and Menegate literally like reminds me of Chris Bumstead, which I'm wearing his shirt. But I was like, you know, posing doesn't really matter as much when Menegate looks like that. So yeah, it was just like very overwhelming when you put them top 3 besides each other. It was kind of a no-brainer. I think if Menegate gets bigger and fills out more, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with Ramon and Mike. And Mike, really, like, I think Mike should just move to 212 or open at this point. He's already very well conditioned at 212 pounds when his weight should have been 197 to 200 pounds. And I think that Mike would actually blow up more in size than when Urs went to open. But Kim Angel, I think if he just gets his back up, he's going to be in that top 5 at the Olympia. But Kim Angel's conditioning was like crazy. And Ethan, actually, out of all these guys, Ethan Gerhari's size, like, actually was way bigger than I thought. He looks huge because I didn't realize he's a shorter guy. Jorge Herrera's got that very pretty physique, and I think that's why he got higher than Ethan. But Sam Sulik, now people were complaining about his posing and stuff like that, but take away the posing, he was holding his own while standing by Wesley Vissers. And this could be like a little controversial, but with Sam's genetics and how big he can get in the off season, like in his wide rib cage and just like how he carries himself, I think Sam will eventually move to open. But for his first pro debut, getting top 10 and actually 8th, very impressive. I think that Canoe had a better, rounder physique than Sam, but Sam had more size. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see Sam at the Arnold UK and see if maybe he can work on his posing a lot more these next 2 weeks, I think. And I'm very excited to watch the Arnold UK. I think that if Sam just after each lift focuses hard on his posing and his routines, that he might get higher than 8th. But yeah, Hangnew's legs were crazy. Like, I think Hangnew, not saying he had the best legs out of the top 10, but Hangnew definitely brought the it factor with the conditioning and plus his big legs, but he just needs to bring up his back more, I think, compared to the other guys. But when you look at when Sam stood by Hangnew, Sam's legs stuck out like a sore thumb next to him. But keep in mind, this is Sam's pro debut and he got top 10, so no one's talking shit here. But yeah, I was very close with both of the classes. Just a side note, I think that the red backdrop they were doing for the prejudging looked terrible, because I don't think they counted for the fact that every competitor is tan and orange and yellow looking. And when you put red and this Hawaiian looking backdrop in the back, people blend in with the background. And then for the finals, they added blue, which looked a lot better. I think that every show, like the Detroit, should add the black background. Because you can see in my videos, I'm always standing behind a white backdrop or behind something dark behind me so that I can show myself a little better. And it just if you look at any pro bodybuilders updates or physiques, every single post they have, there's a a dark background of some sort or a very plain background of some sort, so you can actually see the outline of their physique. And plus, when you're wearing tan and oil, it will just highlight and show it more. Plus, you got the stage lighting. So yeah, it's I think that just every single show should have a black background, and everyone will even on live stream, it will look a lot better. Now, let's talk about the controversy that happened. So apparently backstage, Martin was complaining about his tan and his sweating, which was a big problem for him in prejudging. And Nick was like, "What are you gonna do, cry about it?" or something like that. And I think supposedly heard that Martin shoved Nick. And then when Martin got 4th, he looked pissed off the whole time, by the way, when Martin was posing. He did not look confident. And when Martin got 4th, I even filmed it when I watched the finals. Martin hugs everyone, skips Nick, hugs everyone else. So I'm a big sportsmanship guy. I don't care if my rivals or someone is doing better than me. I'm good for them. I just need to work harder. Oh well. And as someone that I'm not saying I was a great high school football player, but I did win all conference twice in a year in high school. But my coach made sure to tell me that it was mostly because all the coaches agreed that I had great sportsmanship, and I still do now. And it's just like a thing, like you might not like him, but still give him a fist bump. You guys are both in the top 5, and yeah, it's just a little dirty, I guess, to do that. And Martin's from the same state as me, and Wyoming, and like our community is so small. I know about 5 people from almost every town because every town's small, and it's kind of like a community of small, strong people here. And I would text Martin since 2022, like advice and stuff. And me being younger and a big fan of bodybuilding, I don't want someone winning the Arnold to act like that on social media, respond to everyone's comments and everyone's fans saying go fuck yourself, and just being absolutely rude to your fans and your base. Sorry, my nephew's crying in the back. But just like, it's so unprofessional, dude. You're a professional bodybuilder. I didn't really want to talk about this much because I'm like a big Christian, so I believe everyone has a second chance and that Jesus loves everyone, and that like if we would just all love each other more like Jesus, and we would all just like agree to disagree and come together, and just like, especially in a sport, just to have that respect alone of you're both in the top 5, then I'm pretty sure that we would all be a lot better as human beings. But like, I've had a lot of depression, suicide run in my family, and from the looks of his social media and everything, of him saying goodbye and his anger and wrath, I really hope he just gets better. I think people need to quit putting salt on the wound and pushing that he's being a dick, and just move on, because you never know what someone's going through. And I really hope and pray that he just like, you know, becomes better role model in the sport of bodybuilding. And it sucks when you act like that and keep acting like that days, like 48 hours after the show, and now you're getting sponsors dropped and you're embracing it like you're some movie character by putting the Joker on your story. And I think that just someone next to Martin should, like, you know, I don't know, but like, yeah, it's just, it takes away the congratulations from Andrew and Nick, and that's what everyone's talking about, the hottie situation in Iran, and then Martin and this. And so Andrew doesn't get his praise, which Andrew I really respect, because he is an electrical engineer that works a full-time job, and funny enough does bodybuilding on the side, which I respect. But it's just like, I don't know, it's a little weird to see when you followed this guy since 2022 and you looked up to him a lot. And like, I texted Martin once, like, any advice on cutting, and whenever I'm going through a hard day, I would always remember his text he would send me of, just take it one day at a time. And I would always say that to myself through looking at that text of Martin's. And it's just, it sucks to see him act like that, but I don't want to put more salt on the wound. I just think that people should ease off, and maybe, you know, he'll be better and come back stronger as a bodybuilder in person. in the future. But yeah, I was very close. And I think that it's gonna be interesting to see these people in the Olympia, because a lot of the Olympians do not do the Arnold, and I think that they should. Like, dude, I would have loved to see Niall, One Punch Man, and I forgot that other guy's name with the crazy back, that were in the top 3 with, or in the top 5 with Mike and Ramon at the Olympia, be in the Arnold, because that would be a crazy fight, especially with Menegate, Kim Angel, Andrea, Wesley. But I'm excited to see what Sam brings and like what everyone brings at the UK. But yeah, that's kind of it. I just want to go over my predictions, and I was pretty close. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe. Right now I'm doing a series called the Shredathon. I started at like 250 something, and now I just weighed in today at 226, and I'm still going. Hopefully, as we know, life gets in the way, but hopefully I can just keep going. And I've been filming every day, and yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Jesus loves you. By the way, I don't know the full stories of everything because I'm Catholic, so for Lent I decided to give up social media and only have YouTube to get closer with Jesus, and I've actually been a lot happier. But yeah, love you guys. Reach out to a close one if you're feeling some hatred towards yourself, and hopefully everything gets better. But always pray, and have faith. Love you guys. Jesus loves you, and I will see you guys for not the Arnold UK, but I might do the Pittsburgh predictions, or yeah, I don't know yet. But Olympia's gonna look crazy, so please subscribe. I'm gonna do screen recordings on my laptop. I'm gonna have podcast type of episodes with one of my buddies that's a coach and a power lifter, so look forward to that. But yeah, peace, guys.